On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves. That of low casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof. A building portfolio's taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this game. So participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pants full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter gang with an auto flame. With a lot of hate. Get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto.
Holy macaroni. What's going on, everybody? Let's not try to make any sudden moves. We have Alexandra driving and listening, so we're not going to make any sudden moves, any fart noises or anything weird like that, because, you know, we're just otters. What noise does an otter make? That's what I would like to know. What does an otter make? What's going on, everybody? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Are you guys still feeling the turkey? Are you guys still feeling the turkey-itis? I'm definitely feeling it. We got David Brumbelow in the chat. What's going on, David? We got Justin Eubanks. I bank, you bank, we all bank. Crypto Billy coming by. B-Team Crypto. What's going on? Elo Brown in the chat. My God. Oh, my God. They've already... Man... Retro Mike gifted 5 Alex O crypto memberships. I'm not used to this, guys. After yesterday, you can't be doing this already to me. No way. Retro Mike in the chat. What's going on, Mike? Hope you're having a wonderful day. My God, thank you so much for your support. You guys, you're not doing this to me again. We got to get to some TA today, man. Holy smokes. Dave Digital's in the chat. What's going on? Retro Mike, thank you so much. God bless you, man. We got the new year coming up, man, and we already partying hard. Alexandra G in the chat. Jonathan Schaefer, the mod of all mods, the sheriff of the mods, the modder otter himself. What's going on, brother? Retro Mike, stay safe, Alexandra G. Yeah, we don't want to distract you with any... Oh, man, what's going on? Steve H, cheers, Otter. So glad I don't have to peel my eyes open from a dead sleep to catch the live now. Yes, we are live, 5:30. Just that you guys asked for it. We asked in the Discord, and you guys asked for that. So we're definitely coming live at 5:30 every single day, Monday to Friday. That's not every single day. I always get that messed up. Monday to Friday, okay? And maybe some bonus stuff for you new members now on the weekends or something. Who knows, man? We got plans. I don't know. Going into the New Year's, I will continue to just show up for you guys as much as I can. Share what I'm doing, and hopefully we can all grow together and make them profits. Make them profits, okay? Membershippery in honor of Alexandra G. Thank you so much, Retro Mike. Much love. we need a bounce on Matic, Alex O Crypto. Okay, Alex O Crypto. We're going to get a bounce on Matic or what? Because we're looking for that bounce. We're looking for the ETH trade. We had a whole bunch of trade setups. So what happens, I'm trying to like configure how I'm going to do the live streams and how I'm going to bring value to all you guys. So for me, I always post trade setups in the morning. Now, I was thinking, if I post trade setups in the morning, well, we can look for some now, but we can also we can review those trade setups and what has happened, okay? We can review those and what has happened. We're looking at Matic, we're looking at Link, we're looking at OP. Anybody like OP? Holy I'm not supposed to swear, but holy shit. This is wild, man. This is wild. Go from the gym to bedtime listing. Awesome. Gingerbread Man, member as well, man. Crimson Caravan Company gifted a membership. Rodney Cowden was gifted a membership, man. You guys are real OGs. I love every single one of you guys. We had such a great stream yesterday. Miss Teen Crypto showed up. She shouted me out this morning. Like I just feel too blessed to be stressed, as they would say. So what's going on with Bitcoin? We're getting a push up. BSV could be a good short. We're trading some wild things right now. What's going on, Schaefer? What's going on? Lunar Beaches Crypto. We will get that collaboration organized for either tomorrow or Friday. We'll figure it out. We'll talk on Discord, my friend. Sorry, but today it's chaotic. Busy driving family around. You know, end of Christmas holidays. You got turkey to eat, family to drive to train stations and coordinating stuff like that. So we're just trying to get organized here after the holiday season. We're very fortunate to have a good family and all that fun stuff. Oh yeah, and smash the like button if you're new here. Welcome. Join us in the free Discord. We gave the trade setups in advance. We got some amazing traders here. I'm not saying that I'm one of them. I'm just saying that I'm profitable and I'm doing all right. So we had multiple trade setups here. Brewberry sharing some. Lunar Beaches Crypto sharing some. I mean, we got good traders here, always helping. So I'm going to review some of the trades that I was giving in advance. And then we can go into Bitcoin. We are getting rejected from the point of control right now. Okay, as you can see, which is pretty interesting. But we are getting above this key box here. Now, it's very important for us to get above here. You can see that we broke down initially, and then we dropped way down here and held the line here and have popped right back up into this point of control where we are trading, trying to get above here. But we have broken out of this huge resistance at around 43,200. Okay, so that was very important. But we're going to reassess, right? We're going to reassess, and we're also going to go over how to predict where Trice is going to bounce off of. We'll go with OP because OP is now in price discovery, right? It is making new highs where it hasn't ventured. It's going into the mist, right? It's going, I don't know where I came up with that, but it's going into the mist, and we don't know where we're going. So we need some ideas of how to figure out how to predict where we're going to get some stops, okay? And we're going to go over that with OP as well. So stick around. We'll make sure we get to OP. How to predict areas where price can actually get a stop and a pullback so that, we're not just, front running everything, and we're hopefully doing some good TA for predictions, right? For predictions. But first and foremost, we're going over Bitcoin. And this morning I said, guys, watch out this 12-hour trigger wave, man. Okay? It's an hour left until this confirms, okay? But I was like, man, this is bullish. This is bullish, okay? We can see, if we draw a vertical here, guys, we can see boom, boom, and boom every time, okay? Just 3 examples right away. What has happened? Boom, bullish candle. Boom, bullish candle. Boom. What? Come on, tell me what's going to happen. Bullish candle, right? So I warned you guys. I said if this confirms, it's very bullish, and we got the VWAP crossover. Okay, so this is double whammy here. You can see the VWAP is crossing over the 0 line, which has happened, and now it's pushing up with a huge posturing of the stochastics here that came to the 50% mark, which is very important. See, when it's uptrending, you can see that the stochastic stays up above this middle line here and tends to bounce around, okay? And then look at this beautiful bounce we got off the stochastic, separation, and a pop-off, okay? So very, very bullish signal. initially, oh my God, guys, is that the crypto chicken I see in the chat? Is that the crypto chicken I see in the chat? What happened to my crypto chicken picture? Guys, what happened to the crypto chicken picture? Crypto Pollo, my man, the myth, the legend, the Bitcoin chicken, the man, the myth, the legend. You think I forgot about you. Crypto Pollo, what's going on? Great job last night on Billy Goat Tales. Pollo, much love to you. We got the chicken here. We're going to create an emoji just for you. Cluck, cluck, mother, beep. What's going on? He's hatching. He's strong. He's powerful. It's Crypto Pollo. He's in the chat. What's going on, my man? Let's go. Dave, we're new to this. We got to figure out. I'm going to make a first wrench emoji for you, and I'm going to make the crypto chicken emoji for Pollo, okay? I'm working on it, okay? Man's busy today. Oh man, I'm so grateful to have this opportunity, man, to make chicken emojis for the fellow members and the friends of the community, man. It's what it's all about, man. Oh yeah. It's all Dave, if you want to make your own emoji for the wrench, you can go right ahead, just throw it into the Discord and I will make it. I just chuck some random ones up there, okay? Just some random ones. Welcome to the Otter King Retro Mike, man. Thank you so much for being here. So, yes, we've gotten that move from Bitcoin. We are looking to get above here, 12-hour trigger wave, like we're talking about with the crossover. Okay, and I sent that on the Discord right away. We said BTC 12-hour trigger wave crossover from VWAP could be very powerful. There it is, right there. So, and that was this morning. So, I'm going to try and give you guys my ideas in the morning. They're not trade setups. I'm not trying to trade for you. Just trying to give you a heads up so you can make a decision yourself so that you can be profitable as well. But we're just trying to help, as we always are here on Alexo Crypto. So we can see now what's important. Let's jump into the 1 hour and what was important here. So we can see that we have the chart here where we have some key level of resistance that we were being supported by right here. It was support. Then we dropped down below here and we got this beautiful, beautiful bottom here. Okay, massive push down, which is actually pretty rare considering that, Michael Saylor, that was probably Michael Saylor right here, just buying everything yet again. So we can see that we got this beautiful, like almost inverse head and shoulders / bottoming signal, bullish divergence. Okay, where we're making higher lows. And then you can see the continuation. I really like drawing a trend line. I learned this from Kyle from Invest2Share, who's a friend of the channel, where you draw the momentum and then you buy the pullbacks, okay? And here is just the same old thing, but we stalled out, okay? So when we jump into the small-term time frames here, we can see that we are creating a beautiful symmetrical triangle here, right? And we are tapping on this area of resistance multiple times. And as we were tapping, we were waiting, and ETH and OP and Link and Matic have been pumping, and Bitcoin's just been hanging out sideways. And then all of a sudden we got that push, the retest, that's where your entry is, and now the continuation. Okay, so beautiful continuation to get above this area here as resistance. Now we have flipped it to support. And let's see if the bulls can hold this area. Okay, so that's going to be key going forward here. We can see that we've bounced perfectly off of these trend lines, and we've worked our way up, and away, and now we are making some sort of triangle here, in my opinion. So if we look at this objectively and we go, like, let's say the 12-hour, and we zoom in, and we want to do, like, what kind of pattern would this be? For me, you can see that overall, big picture, you can see that we have some sort of triangle like this, right? So you got the wedge here, and we want to see the breakout of these highs. So we're going to hopefully get back up here and hopefully attack this higher top and hopefully push through here, flip that to support, and continue our way upwards because the ETF's right around the corner, and we all know what's going to happen. A pump and dump or a dump and pump, or who knows what's going to happen. Maybe Chicken Pollo knows what's going to happen with his predictive mentality. He always has great trades Mr. Pollo, and great ideas. What's going on, Tradefly French Toaster? What is going on, man? Much love to you guys. Holy smokes. The French Toaster, the brave little toaster, man. Friend of the channel. Much love to you. Tradefly dropping by, man. Let's go. Otter Gang, he says. What's going on? Make sure to go over and check out Lunar Beaches Crypto, Tradefly, friends of the channel. They all both have their own channels as well, so make sure you support them as well. Givers gain, baby. New schedule every day right after Frankie. We are going 5:30 every Monday to Friday from now on. So we will be, I don't know when Frank goes, what, 1:45? So we will be in front of Frank behind Traders Reality. I mean, there's so many people in the industry. Like, we're not, this time works because I got to cook dinner for my grandparents, and I also hang out with Mrs. Otter in the evening. So this time has worked for me. So we're going to stick with this time until otherwise notified. So right here, we can see that we have 3 options, okay? And Jonathan Schaefer, credit to you. So far, you picked the yellow one. So I think right now we are kind of crawling sideways. The ETF is right around the corner. Where can we expect to go? Before Frankie is greater than after. I'm just going before is greater than after. This time works for me. Any later is no good for me. We this is just a life choice, okay? This is this is just how it is. Have my trading day update video hopefully in the morning. We're going to get there eventually. We're just trying to get things all sorted out just so that we're all organized and consistently bringing you guys an update / a live stream so that we can always benefit from the TA and get those trade setups. Okay, so right now we've banged off this point of control, which is very nice to see as a key level of resistance. You can see I had that trade idea here written out before the live stream. I did not take this trade. I did take an Ethereum trade today, and we'll go over that as well, and that was given in advance, okay? So right now, you can see perfect rejection of the point of control. We definitely want to see a solid hour before Frankie would be fire. Ooh. We'll have to see where it all falls with timing and everything and trying to coordinate that timing. So we're just switching to the afternoon. That's all we know for now. 5:30 was voted by the Discord. If you didn't vote, then tough, right? But you can see right here down at the bottom, maybe I'm in the way. I think I'm in the way. Yeah. Down here, they voted for 5:30. So we can go at a different time. Maybe some suggestions would be welcomed, but I can't go later than 6. So right now you can see massive push up, which is good. We are coming back to the support and testing it again. So with Bitcoin right now, I remain patient. For me, there was a trade set up here, but we did not take that. What I would be looking for is continuation of this. So when we zoom out on the daily, what can we see? One thing that concerns me is the curvature on the money flow. So we can see the money flow is actually coming out here and trying to head down. However, it does look like a reset of, okay, we'll hide this. We'll get rid of this one. We'll get rid of this one. We can see sort of a reset here on market cipher. So posturing to the upside on the daily, looking to crawl back up, right? And we can, hopefully we'll see this flatten out, but the momentum wave hasn't reached the 0 line as of yet. So we're hopefully looking, you were my morning sunshine. Oh, I'm sorry, Tradefly. Tradefly, I know you're an early morning riser, but maybe we go 4:45. Not sure. We'll have to see. But then Tino's going to be upset. Okay, everybody's going to be upset at what time we go live. We're just trying to cater to you guys, so you guys decide after 3, between 3 and 6 o'clock is some time. Okay, we can go as late as 6:30. Between 3 and 6:30 because we finish at 6:30. We finish at 6:30. Latest. Sucks for Tino. He's going to get the market makers. What's going on, Wayne C? Much love to you guys. Otter Hour, 4:30 Eastern Time. Oh, man. I love how you guys run my schedule now, okay? 24-hour network is the only option. Oh, man. You guys are great. Much love to every single one of you guys. You know what? We'll figure it out as we go. For now, it's 5:30, okay? It's 5:30 for this week. Otherwise, we're going to... Jonathan Schaefer, 4:20 now. Oh, my God. So Jonathan Schaefer's taking notes. Make sure he will tally up your time zones in the chat, hopefully. I got to start paying this guy. He wouldn't let me give him a Christmas present, the guy. My God. So the weekly red dot's confirmed. Very noticeable, okay? 5-day cooling off, 4-day cooling off. However, the money flow still remains to the upside. This means the more time we go sideways here, the better chance for us to pop off to the upside. The bullish momentum is for real. We look at the dollar. The dollar is absolutely getting destroyed right now. We are coming down to this 100 level that TradeFly and I talked about a while ago, where the dollar is looking to bounce, hopefully off of this dollar, but it is getting absolutely ruined right now, and the S&P is getting closer and closer to all-time highs. Okay, could this be a blow off top where we actually cool down? If we do get above here, we'll have to wait and see. But it looks like the stars are aligning quite nicely for this ETF, okay? For this ETF. So we need to be patient, and we need to wait for what's going to happen with the news. Now, is it a buy the rumor, sell the news? We'll have to wait and see. But if we go over here, we can see that this guy...
What are the top 5?
Oh. MicroStrategy bags 14,620 Bitcoin ahead of potential ETF approval. So this guy doesn't stop, man. MicroStrategy purchased another 14,000 Bitcoin for $615 million, guys. What the hell, man? This is crazy. The latest... I mean, it cost at $42,000 per Bitcoin, including fees and other expenses. So $42,000, he's bullish at $42,000, guys. Is it too late to buy Bitcoin? Apparently not to Michael Saylor. Okay, so he's buying right here. He doesn't care. He's just like, hold my drink. Why not stream head to head with Ben? Ben? Oh, don't. No. I'll get another device to stream all 3, says B Team Crypto. That's dedication, man. And you get Bitcoin, yeah. So Michael Saylor's buying up more Bitcoin. What do you guys think about that? Do you guys think that's bullish? Or do you guys just think this guy has so much conviction? We were talking about faith last night on Billy Goat Tales, and how a lot of people are just full on got faith in Bitcoin, right? Another block, another block, another block, right? So it's pretty wild to think of all this crazy FOMO that's coming through, and how people are just buying up so much Bitcoin. It's crazy, right? It's crazy, right? Do you guys think it's going to continue? We'll have to wait and find out. But we're not going to go live when Ben's going live. That's for dang sure, okay? So for now, Bitcoin coming up, hopefully holding support. That's kind of the tall tale on Bitcoin, and we'll see if we can continue to push up and try to take out these highs. We have some areas of interest always on our chart. We have the CME gap below us here, which if you're not aware of, be aware of it, okay? Below us here, we also have the bounce level. Now, as we work our way to the right, we can change this bounce level now, and we can pull a fib depending on where we retrace down from, okay? So when we get a confirmed top and a little bit of a reversal, we can pull a fib from the swing high to the swing low, and then we can move this other box of interest between the golden pocket and the 786. So we'll definitely have to Why, you a little scared? Always scared. Did you heard? Missy Elliott. What a track. What a track. Alex, I'm testing the avatar on Discord. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What are we testing on the Discord here? You guys. I'm testing the avatar. There it is. Let's go. There's we got Crypto Pollo, the chicken. Look at that chicken, man. That's incredible, man. That's incredible. The best, man. The best. And you did a great job last night on Billy Goat Tales, man. That's so sick, man. The coolest chicken in all of crypto, man. The coolest chicken. Okay, so let's go over some trades. We got Ethereum. We took this trade today. We got out in profits. We are out right now. However, this was given in advance. We were looking for it to come back and retest this level and then bounce up. It took a lot of patience. Now we can go over this. And one thing is that I didn't get in here. I got in over here. Okay, so this was the hard part. Okay, so the stop loss was underneath this area here. Okay, and now I got in at noon. Okay, so around here, I got in here. Okay, and I'm like, this can go up, no problem. Confirmation. Now, what I should have done is waited for a confirmed kind of bottoming. That would have been this double bottom here. However, I didn't. And this is a lesson I learned today, is that, okay, my TA says that we're coming back up here. We've had a massive push up. I'm looking for the retest down here and then the continuation, okay? So I knew that my key level of support was here, which was given in advance in the channel here, okay? So here's the east setup, right? 23.56, okay? And then I jumped in, 23.56, which is right here, right? So I jumped in way too early, right? I jumped in when this came down here, and I jumped in, okay? Wrong place to jump in. However, I didn't use a lot of leverage and a lot of margin. So for me, I was able to put my stop loss under these swing lows. I didn't believe that we were going to take out this liquidity down here. We could come back down, but however, the momentum of this pump was too strong. And then we formed a nice triangle here. So for me, I held a negative trade for quite some time. If you can see here, we were holding a negative trade. So we were in the red for most of this trade. And there's so many attempts where you're like, oh, maybe I should just get out. 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 But I didn't. Okay, so I held and then I got out around here. Okay, with a small profit. Now, I could have maximized my profit. However, because I was in the red for so long, it took a lot more juice, mental power to hold this trade until I got into profit. Yes, I did have my protection down below here and a stop loss that was only a small loss. However, I held this mostly in the red, and then we finally got the push up, and then I got out, and now it's looking to possibly get rejected here, higher highs. But that was the trade I took today. A little profit, not bad at all. However, could have done better. It is the holiday season. I did start my trading day at noon today, so it was a lot more difficult to find a move. It wasn't market open. I was driving people around this morning. So that was the trade I took today, and we're out of that trade now. So just to note, sometimes the TA takes longer than expected. I mean, I waited from 12 o'clock all the way to basically the start of this live around 4:30 for where we got out of that trade. Okay, so we got out just before we went on the live, which is kind of funny how I've started live streaming later so that I'm not in a trade whilst live streaming. It's kind of funny. Like God's like, haha, what? Hold my beer. Watch what happens. So that's what kind of happened with the trade setup today. Now, nonetheless, we're okay. Now, we were looking for a trade on AVAX as well. Okay, so we did not get into this trade. Now, this trade is still on the table on AVAX. So we were looking for AVAX to come back to this very critical level of support, which is at $41. Okay, $41 for me is going to be the make or break for AVAX. It's actually followed Solana quite nicely, and it's held this level multiple times where it's acted as support and resistance. So for me, it's either this $41 or this level below here, but I would like to see it hold the 41 nonetheless. It has touched once, so we could look for another touch coming back down, and then we have this other volume node here around $39. So I'm still waiting to see if we can get a confirmed kind of double bottom here on AVAX for a possible long entry. Okay, AVAX is very bullish right now, but you can see right here we were waiting patiently. We had that push down. We've crawled our way back up. We've put in a lower low here. So this is still a continuation of a downwards trend. Okay, so you can see we flagged out. We put in the lower low here, right? Lower low. Now we're looking for this to come down and have a bounce from here. We want to have confirmation and a continuation upwards around this general area of $41. Okay, so we're waiting for this to roll over just a little bit more and possibly get that bullish divergence to the upside. And now that's still on the table, and that could play out tonight if we're lucky enough. The volume has picked up a little bit this evening. So that's something I am looking at as well. And there's a very similar trade setup on Solana. Okay, so you got some sort of diagonal head and shoulders pattern here on Solana, where you can see Solana is coming down this way, right, where it is holding this, a double. See, I'm so Canadian. A double head and shoulders pattern here on Solana. And then you have a point of control down here around 102, okay? But your most likely area is actually below there. And I would say lower this down to the 100 level just because it's psychological, okay? That's very important to note that 100 level acted as resistance before until we actually blew through that and continued to the upside with this giant parabolic move. So you're actually probably looking for 100, but we're looking for that swing failure pattern, very similar to AVAX as well on Solana. Okay, so we're definitely looking at that for sure. Creighton, see what's going on, my man. Jeanette's in the chat. What's going on? 12 big Dow. You think Matic has bottomed yet? Like full out bottomed or topped out? We're going to look at Matic as well, no problemo. And we were looking at Link. Okay, so the other trade setup was Link this morning. Let's go to the 4 hour, and we were looking for a head and shoulders pattern. We've had a massive push up here, and you can see the beautiful head and shoulders pattern here on Link that we were looking to finish off right at the top here. So we could get a right shoulder here, depending on if we get a rejection here from Link. Okay, so Link's getting a nice push up today, almost 10% gains. We want to see it cool off and possibly get rejected. And if it does, this could be a falling of much lower prices, or it could be just a continuation of higher highs. Okay, very simply seen, you're making higher highs and higher lows. Okay, so you're looking for that continuation to break $17.30. But just because it had such an aggressive push up, we could look for a little bit of a rejection here on the Link price within this level right here, which is right around $16.60. And then our next level of resistance is around $17.37. We look for bearish divergences on the shorter term timeframes where we can confirm that. And look at this right now. We could possibly have that setup coming right now. We're looking for a higher high and a lower low. And you can see right now that we are almost at a higher high and getting a little bit of a lower low here. So you can see the lower low, and we're looking for a higher high. I like the 12-minute for these confirmations. So we can see the higher high and the lower low, and we can look for the rejection there. So we move up, we come back down, we get the retest, change of structure, continuation to the downside. Your entry is after you get that confirmed bear div right here, where you look to ride this thing back down. Okay, so a possible trade setup coming on Link as well if we do cool off from here. Okay, bearish divergence. Let's see the market structure change and move downwards. Okay, that's another thing that we're definitely looking at. What's good, people? Still no trades yet for me. Kind of taking a break, struggling to trade when at family, but time off is good. Darren does things, man. What's going on, brother? I mean, I've been busy all day driving family to the train, and it's been hectic as well, man. It's good to have a break. It's good to spend time with family. It's very important. So thank you for dropping by, man. Much love to you. Hope you had a great Christmas. I hope you all had a great Christmas, but it's good to see you, Darren and Wayne. Hope you had a good sandwich. I think we're going to have turkey sandwiches. So let's go over to Matic for you, my man over here. We're going to take a look at Matic for you, 12 big Dow, and we can see that Matic is pushing, okay? So with these breakouts, you can there's very key ways of how I find support and resistance. Okay, I will go over to the left. I will pull volume within these areas up here that are higher than price, and I will mark out point of controls. I will mark out support and resistance and value area highs. So this is one way that I pull areas where I'm looking for a rejection, where I'm looking for price to get exhausted, and where I'm looking for support and resistance that has been very dire in the sense that it's very key, like this one here. So I'll mark out the most important ones in red so that I know once we get above this area, this is our new trading area, right? So you can see the massive amounts of support and resistance within these areas. So when we go over to Matic, we've marked out these areas from previous areas of support and resistance and volume, right? So we have that above us. We can see we had this beautiful, beautiful flag to the upside here that has actually broken out quite nicely. All right. And it was just a matter of time before, OP and Ethereum and Matic, we gave this Matic setup from down here. It was in the Discord, and we only got out like here. So this would have been a beautiful running trade, but we did catch this trade in our Discord. So that's pretty awesome to see as well. We got 26 people and 22 likes. Man, this is incredible. Thank you guys so much for supporting this channel. I'm having such a great time streaming in the evenings. It's a lot easier when we don't have tons of trades going on and stuff like that. So thank you guys so much for being here and supporting the channel. Now, another way you can find, levels of where price is going to be rejected or have a reaction is through fib extensions. Okay, so for me, I'll pull a fib retracement from the swing high to the swing low, and I will get extensions. So the 618 and the 2 out of 2, right? So for me, those extensions can act as a good level of confluence to where you can have reactions on the price. However, there is another way that I like to use as well. And that way, let me hide all this mumbo jumbo on the chart because you want to see properly. So, and we'll hide this here. So we can pull that fib extension, which is a very good tool. I know Dave Digital loves this tool, right? So you can pull from swing high to swing low, and then you can get key levels. And look at that. Your 618, you're getting rejected off of that 618. That's a very good tool, right? You can see where you're getting that massive rejection. Now, also, I like to use the trend fib tool, which is trend-based fib extension, which I believe is over here. Trend-based fib extension right here. So you go from low to high to low, okay? And for that, you can get even cooler levels. So you can go from low, and you can do this in the opposite to high to low, and you can get very similar levels, and look how they're respected, okay? This trend one is working in an uptrend only, right? So if you're in a downtrend, you'd pull it the opposite way. So from this, we can pull out key levels and see if they match up with any of our previous levels. And look at that. They're pretty close, okay? They're pretty close. There's one that's bang on. And from that, you can use price discovery. When something is in price discovery, you can look for things as well. And this is a free tool, right? So it's very simple. Try it out, and it works quite well. Now, I've been using it on OP because OP is now making new highs. Congratulations to OP. That's wild. OP is now making new highs. So to answer your question with Matic, we have key resistance we want to hold this dollar, okay? The dollar is the key to all of this, is staying above $1. And then from there, we look to get above 106 and then 111, then 119. Let's say 120. 120 would be your target. And then your major level of resistance is definitely going to be this $1.33. And now that acted as major support and resistance during the bull run. And how do we know that? We go over on our weekly and we identify that, yes, when we look over here, your main level of resistance is going to be here because we lost that support when we fell into this bear zone, and now it's going to act as resistance. So that's going to be your key resistance at around $1.30. Okay, so those are my levels to the upside. Rob the crypto snob. Oh my God, is someone schlonging in the chat? Merry Christmas, Rob. Much love to you. Hope you're having a wonderful break. Happy birthday, Rob. Happy birthday. My God. What's going on? Rob the Crypto Snob, a real OG of the Candle Mafia, a friend of mine. We gotta go over to see Rob one day. Roberto! Oh man. Rob the Crypto Snob in the chat. What's going on, my brother? So price discovery. OP in the place to be. Happy birthday, Rob. We love you, bro. We love you. So, same idea. We're on OP, right? We're on the weekly. Let's go to the daily. Okay? Let's go to the daily on OP. And I got some levels here, right? Why do I have these levels? Well, the same tool. Look at all these levels. This is in Neverland, man. Nobody knows about this stuff. So, how do I mark this out? I went through before the stream and I marked all these out. These are fib extension levels, okay? So we have the fib here. We pull the fib from the swing high to the swing low, right? Swing high to swing low. Retro Mike giving out 5 memberships again, man. God bless you. Army Piper's in the chat. Mr. J, Robert Demeter, Yomi Yogurt Philippines. Retro Mike, man. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I appreciate you, man. God bless you, man. Retro Mike, man. Retro Mike. Turn off the verticals. You're messing with my OCD. Never. Never. I like the verticals. Why don't you like the verticals, man? Where's the vertical line? Canvas. Lines. Verticals. Anyways, we're keeping the verticals on. Oh, man. So you can pull swing high to swing low and get extension levels. So first off, look, the 1.272 extension level perfectly hits. So it's working, right? The 618s are the most important in my opinion. Okay, so you want to pull your fib from swing high to swing low, and then you get your key levels of resistance. So your next level, where is it going to be? 4.78 cents, right? So as you push here on OP, you can look for those levels. Now, how would you do this with the other tool? With the fib, trend-based fib extension. So this is the trend. So you're going to go from low. Where did this move start? Let's start from here. This low here to the high. Bang, bang. Choo-choo train. And we're going to pull down to the low here, right? Now look at that. So we got some more levels here that we can look for confluence to where price is going to have a reaction, right? And then we got this all the way to the moon. And sometimes when I'm doing this, I like to line it up with previous TA. So what can we see from this? Swing high to swing low hits the golden pocket here. We get a rejection, okay? Swing high to swing low blasts right through that, the 1-2-1. So we get almost a perfect rejection from here. So this seems to be working. However, sometimes we need to adjust this to better suit where the TA lands, okay? Now, we're not trying to cheat. We're just trying to make confluence within our tool. So I will bring this higher or lower depending on where I get more touches. So for me, I'll go to the close of these highs here. I'll go to the close of these highs here. So that will bring it down a little bit. Yes, the golden pocket's respected, but we also got a touch here because we want to get touches because we like getting touches, okay? Don't be rude, guys. Don't be rude. But we got a touch here. So for us, this is an idea of an area that we have undiscovered territory that we can look for a reaction. And through that, we can use this tool to find price discovery, and it works throughout all TA. Like I've back tested this and looked at this many times. It works on Bitcoin. I remember I used it for, where was it? I was using it before we got this move over here. Oh man, this was way back. This was way back. Was it back here? Anyways, you can use it in many situations, right? So if you go, let's go swing high, to swing low to swing high to extension. Okay, let's see. 618, look at that. Perfect touch here, rejection down, okay? I didn't extend it far enough. So add this to your trading tool repertoire. It will help you, especially with new coins and price discovery. Look at the 2 out of 2. Perfect touches here, right? So with this tool, you can find key levels and help you have a better roadmap to where price is going to go. You could even use it here. So if I was trading this and I hadn't discovered that area here, let's go swing low to swing high to swing low. Okay, look at that. Boom. 414 hit perfectly, right? Look at that. The 2 out of 2, you would have got the top perfectly. Okay? Look at that. Look at that. So it's a tool you can use just for areas of confluence to where you can find where price is going to go. I hope that helps you guys, and I hope that gives you guys a good idea of where we think price is going to go. Now, I've seen Mike give all these memberships away, and then he just put cock in the chat. Are you talking about my cock? Don't talk about my cock like that. This is my favorite cock right here. Crypto Pollo. So let's take a look at the cock, guys. Okay, so the cock is dying, okay? It had this massive surge, and now it's kind of gone a little limp, okay? Gone a little... I can't handle you guys, man. I can't handle you guys. Mark Dutch is in the chat. Crimson Caravan Company. Apprentice is in the chat. You guys, man. Stop. Streamlabs said, Mark Dutch, please refrain from using foul language. Mark, behave yourself. Just use like asterisks and stuff to spell out your words, okay? Cock for life, guys. Says Lunar Beaches Crypto. Now, guys, if anything, we're at new lows. So, like, I mean, why wouldn't you want to buy a cock so hopefully it can go up? So, looking at cock, my Mrs. Otter is probably like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? This is some weak cock, man. Can't deal. So how you trade this? You draw the trend line down like this. You wait for the breakout, okay? And then you grab the change of market structure. You can see this isn't looking good for the cock. You want to see it break this trend line, put in a higher low, put in a higher high, maybe even another higher low, and then you look to long it. Okay, you want to see a very significant change of market structure where you're breaking out of this downtrend and you're working your way up, and your key cock resistance is going to be this value area low that you can simply see here. So you're going to have a lot of resistance, but if you take the blue pill, the little blue pill, hopefully we can get your cock up, okay? There's some Retro Mike with the $10 super chat, man. Guys, if there's a time to load up on a cock, it's probably now. Not financial advice. But we want to make sure that we have enough cock in our wallet so that when the time comes, we have enough money. Because, you know, if you don't have a big cock, you better have a big wallet. I'm done, man. I'm done. I'm gonna get canceled. I get monetized yesterday, and now I get canceled today because we've just been saying cock too much. Now, YouTube, this is Cock Inu cryptocurrency coin, and we'd like to clarify that it's COQ, and we're just talking about a cock coin. Okay. So, hopefully, we'll conjure our inner pollo here. And hopefully we can point this cock up and to the right. We'll expand the cock a little bit. I can't rotate it. Why can't I rotate it? Okay. Well, I'm going to give it a little thrusting. Sorry, that was rude. And hopefully we can get this to the upside, okay? If not, we'll have to schlong it, okay? Now we know the otter symbol has the ultimate schlong. So we're going to schlong it and cock in you to the upside. And hopefully when we live stream tomorrow and we check back on our cock, it's actually moved a little bit, okay? But right now it's taking quite a beating, and hopefully we can see it rise out of the ashes, okay? That's for you, Mike, with the $10 super chat, the memberships. Thank you so much, Mike. That was a dedicated cock analysis for you. Now, are there any other alts you guys want me to look at? I gave a lesson on how to do price discovery, and then we talked about cock for 10 minutes, okay? So sometimes we got to deviate the course, okay? Link looking to push up, okay? OP price discovery, Matic massive push, key resistance is $1.20, and then massive resistance at $1.33. Ethereum, we took the trade today. We got out early. It has pushed up. However, Ethereum, I believe, has a lot of room to the upside, okay? It hasn't had that massive move. I'm looking for Ethereum to get up to at least 2,600 sooner rather than later, okay? I think it's lagging, and that's okay. Look at this massive move. I wish I held that trade, right? I wish I held that trade. My God. Okay, so we're getting higher highs here on Ethereum. We're getting a pump all the way up 7.5% now. Massive move. Trade setup given in advance. Join us in the free Discord. All that good stuff. Okay, I got out here. Probably not a great idea. Okay, I got paid, but I didn't get paid like it could have. So sometimes it's better to hold your cock, and it's better to hold your trades in profits, okay? Take partial profits. But beautiful Ethereum move to the upside here. Making higher highs. Massive move, okay? Massive move. If you zoom out on Ethereum, we do have some resistance above us, but you can see it's having a nice breakout here, and it's hopefully going to continue its merry way to the upside, okay? It's breaking out of this mini wedge, okay? I had a mini wedge drawn out here where we can see we had this wedge within the wedge. Now that we're getting up into this key level of resistance, and see if we can make all-time highs for 2023, possibly 2024, okay? So we want to see us get above this and continue our way upwards. We were doing such a nice little curl and drag here, hockey move, and now we've broken out of this wedge right here, and now we're trying to get above these highs here. Let's see if we can do that tonight, but massive move here for Ethereum. ETH loves to pump in January. Let's go, Creighton C. We're going to take a look at ADA for our good friend DDT, man. Dropping them DDTs on people. Much love to you, DDT. So I was looking at a possible ADA long earlier, but I wasn't convinced. Now we know ADA tends to crawl and then pop. Now what is it doing? It's crawling and it's waiting to pop. It's getting up to the highs here. So with ADA, we can simply draw this key level of resistance here. Let's pull up our market cipher and take a look at the daily. What's the daily suggesting? So green dot on the daily, VWAP crossover. So this looks bullish to me. We can see that VWAP crossover here. The green dot on the daily. Stochastics is posturing to the upside, which does look good. We caught the 12-hour trigger wave on Bitcoin for today. Now this doesn't look the same. It does look very sideways consolidation, which isn't bad for ADA. ADA typically does this and then has a massive move. So for us, we want to see ADA kind of break out of this, but you can see that there was like this kind of like downwards triangle here, and it could have broken out of that just recently, right? You can see that there is definitely a defined kind of triangle here. So if anything, we want to see ADA either come back and retest this area here and pop off, or break through and flip this to support. And what do I mean by that? So it either has to come back here, retest this downwards trend line, and then continue its way upwards, or it's going to break through this resistance, flip it to support, and continue its way upwards, okay? So right now, it's kind of like a make or break no man's zone for ADA. We want to see it either come back down to reality and retest this area down here, which is right around 62 cents, and then that key resistance is clearly, you know, that 65 cents from previous highs. And then you can mark out the highs here as well. Just so you're aware that 68 cents is the high for this year. working our way up. So hopefully ADA can definitely get a push, but if you're looking for a long entry, look for the retest of this downwards trend line and then a continuation upwards. It's had quite a nice move here, up 4.5% for the day. B Team Crypto says, Phil, is that am I just not informed here? Phil, USDT, let's take a look for you. Much love to you, B Team Crypto, constantly supporting this chat. B Team Crypto, the first ever member, I believe, of Alex O Crypto, man. Much love to you, brother. Thank you so much for your support. Creighton, who doesn't love cock? Men, women, everyone loves cock. Okay, Creighton. Why not? I mean, I know my cock bags are full, and I'm just waiting for them to explode in the next big pump. That's the one. Creighton C knows. Filecoin. The good old Filecoin. See, have I done... Is there a file Bybit? Hey, there's the TA. Don't say I've never done TA on Filecoin. I'll definitely be canceled. Okay, Filecoin. Good move here. Let's go on the daily. Let's see what we have in front of us first. Let's take a look. Okay, so Filecoin has not left the building as of yet. It's definitely coming up to key level of resistance, as you can see here, around $6.34. It's going to be your major level of resistance. Okay, if we pull over the volume here, we can simply see that, you know, that's your value area high. You do have a little bit of volume above there as well, but this is definitely going to be the massive area of resistance. So it's had a nice move. Let's go and check out Market Cipher now. So we have a general idea that as long as we're above this $5.27, we're doing all right. Okay, so for me, let's look at the daily Market Cipher here and what's it telling us. It's telling us that money flow is coming in, which is good to see. It's very choppy, but we are posturing to the upside on the VWAP and we are pushing up on stochastic. So that's a good look for Filecoin. Now we've had quite a dip back down to this. See, that's what I mean. These levels are so respected. You can see top, boom, support. Okay, so it's taken quite a bit to get above here. You can see that. So this $5.27 is going to be your big area of support, and then your key resistance is at $6.30. So you're coming up to this area, and you want to see that continuation. However, right now, very choppy on Filecoin. If you are looking for a dollar cost average, I'd suggest around this $5.30 if you do get a dip, and then we're looking for continuation. Your next level of resistance is definitely $6.34, right? And you can see the wick here. So you want to really get above this and flip it to support. So you can lower this a little bit, let's say $6.26, and look for it to push and get through and hold this area here. And then your key resistance above there is definitely, let's pull this price up there, is around, let's say $6.90, $7. Let's say $7 psychologically, okay? So with Filecoin, you're definitely looking for a continuation up here. You can see there's a nice, beautiful uptrend as well that's been holding. So draw this trend. And if you are looking for retracements, you can hopefully catch one back down here and then a continuation to the upside. And that's how I would look to either dollar cost average or hold Filecoin. You look for this alongside price action, and as it continues here, you look for a swing failure pattern and a continuation to the upside. And that's how I would definitely be looking at Filecoin. CAS. I see CAS. Man, I don't have someone like Rob counting up altcoins and stuff and pinning them to the chat. We're gonna have to employ someone one day when we get ultra monetized. Like this channel though, good info. First time here. Philip Fillmore, thank you so much for coming, man. I appreciate you. We're pretty chillax here, man. Everything's free. Join us in the free Discord. Always trying to help, man. Always trying to help. So, I mean, we joke around a lot too about cocks and schlongs and all that good stuff as well. If you're into that, join us in the Discord. We just like having fun. So I do have, you can see I have an alarm set on this Caspa trade here. So Caspa's getting hammered, right? Caspa's getting hammered. Now, A lot of people believe in Caspa. It says it does everything right. So what are we waiting for? A confirmation of the breakout, right? A confirmation of the breakout and a retest. So you can see that Caspa's made this beautiful double bottom kind of looking thing. Could this be it? Where you retest and you continue upwards? Okay, that's what something when this moves, okay? When this moves, it's going to be violent and it's going to be to the upside. Okay, you can see when it does move, Caspa here moves quite violently, all right? So you're gonna want to look to long the breakout here if you do get it. So you want to see the breakout, the retest down. You don't want to trade right away. You don't want to mark it in on that breakout because you've had a couple of scam. You can see if you pull this tight, it used to look like this, and you've had a couple of bounces outside of this trend line. Now we've extended it to here just to give a little bit more play for a confirmation of that breakout. However, pardon me, looking at this market cipher, we're very much in the oversold area, which is very rare for something as bullish as CAS when we were doing TA on it around 4 cents. Okay, so suppressed, beautiful downwards trend, giving you guys an opportunity. If you're bullish on this altcoin, then this is the time, in my humble opinion, not financial advice, to where you look to grab some, right? To where you look to add it to your portfolio, because I guarantee you in a couple weeks, this is not going to be around 10 cents. Okay, so this looks very good, but we're waiting for that breakout. And then you can clearly see your first line of defense is going to be around this 11.5 cent area, which acted as support for many times. So you want to be very cautious here when it comes to breakout. You want to see a confirmed change of market structure working its way up and to the right. Okay, so be very cautious with this, but I've been waiting with the whole Discord. This has been a trade setup given so many times that we got an alarm on it, and we'll wait and see how it goes. Okay. Now, is there anything else you guys would like me to look at? Schaefer, that's the only reason I got that. Oh, man. So we're just going to get a bag of cock and trade this. So much fun in the Otter gang. Otter Stutter? Today, Junior. What's going on, Mark Dutch, man? I'm scrolling through the chat here. Do we have anything else you guys want me to look at before I go and cook some dinner? We got Unfi. Dave, I only do appointments once a day, man. Only once a day. We can't we'll have to get out the whole chemistry kit and the microscope and all that stuff, man. So today we've done an analysis. An analysis on your cock, and we'll get back to it before you know, okay? It looks like we were looking for this. Oh man. Schaefer. You Unfi Cass Cock-a-doodle-doo. Oh man. Okay, so it looks like we were looking for microcock. I can't handle you guys, man. You guys are too kind. You guys are too kind. Always talking about my micro penis like that. So, man, this has just gotten suppressed and beaten down so hard where it's not looking too good, okay? You can see it's below this trend line. You could draw something a little bit different. Let's get rid of this one here, and let's go with the trend line from here to here, okay? And that looks a little bit better, okay? So that looks healthier. Now, very scammy, bear flaggish looking. Look for the support to hold, right? We were looking for the long down here, I believe, earlier, Poyo, where we're looking for this to hold. We can extend this across. Now you can see you are making higher lows here, which is a good sign. So we look for this to hold and then pop off, okay? Look at how well that resistance worked, though, around $8.36, okay? So for us, we have a key level here around $7.66 that you you would like to see flip to support for the continuation upwards, okay? And you can see that this area was very key with multiple touches here throughout where it's acted as support and resistance. So for me to remain bullish on this, which I am because everything is pumping, right? Like this is a very bullish environment. So we want to see it get above here and hold, and then look for it to push higher and try to crack this $8.36, which is going to act as extreme resistance. Okay, you can see how heavy the resistance will be with all this price action over here. So we want to see it get above here and hold. Okay, it did it for a little bit, but then the level was lost on that dump the other day, and now we want to see if it can work its way back up. Okay, so right now I would suggest patience on something like this because it has had a couple of very scammy wicks here that will knock you out of your trades if you are looking to trade this. So look for it to ride this trend line upwards. As long as it doesn't lose this trend line that we drew from the big picture, as long as it doesn't lose that, we look to continue our way up. Okay, so for me, let's see if we can find a long here and a continuation for Unify or Unfi. Okay. This took a turn, bro coach. Oh my God, guys. You guys are a special group. You guys are a special group, and I love every single one of you guys, man. Thank you for your support. It's dinner time, baby. So, what are we going to do? We're going to play a song, and then we're going to play the song again because it's a new song, and it's Alex O Crypto. You guys are crazy.
Pocket fat with a chips low. Alex O Crypto. Fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O Crypto. Alex O Crypto.
Thanks, Alexander G. I apologize for all the legends in here. This is just the original gangsters. A lot of us have been friends for almost for over a year. And I mean, shout out to Frank Canada's crew. Shout out to the Otter Gang. We always be killing it. We always be having fun. Join us in the free Discord. Because we have fun, free setups, all the good, all that fun stuff. Why wouldn't you? It could possibly help. So thank you guys so much for your support, your kindness, your love. B Team Crypto with the super chat, man. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, man. God bless you. God bless you. It's almost New Year's. We'll do a price prediction for the New Year's. What, 24? Playing out of two sources causing an echo. Great. We'll just play the end track then. We'll play the end track. Guys, get the heck out of here. Maybe dance to the song. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 5:30. Much love to every single one of you. Otter gang, 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 gang.
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O Crypto. Fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O Crypto. Alex O Crypto. Alex O Crypto. Alex O Crypto. What you know about juice? making them moves. Data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios, taking well over exceptional pain. I'm chopping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pen full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an outer game with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing guys so pretentious. Drapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me, but it's TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. 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 On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves. Data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios, taking well over exceptional pain. I'm chopping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pen full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an outer game with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing guys so pretentious. Drapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me, but it's TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. 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 On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto.